Hey guys, I'm back with one last video for you tonight featuring Sony's news and information from their press conference for ET 2012 that came out last night. To start off, they brought out David Cage from Quantic Dream to show off their new IP, Beyond Two Souls. This is going to be a game that is going to feature Ellen Page, first off, is the main character. And the way they described it is she has kind of like a psychic link or a knowledge of somebody always there. They didn't get much more into it, but they did play a gameplay for us that looked phenomenal. But if anybody who has dealings with these guys before in the form of Heavy Rain, you will understand. They demand this kind of quality from what they put out, I guess, because Heavy Rain looked amazing. It was amazing, and this Beyond Two Souls is looking equally as amazing. At the end, they even showed us some more tidbits of stuff that's going to be in the game, kind of like a little mini trailer, if you will. Kind of like after you play a demo, they'll play you a trailer of what's to come. Looked really, really good. Even Kara, a tech demo they did, looked amazing and something that could be turned into a game that I would buy. So I expect high things from Beyond Two Souls, and hopefully we'll learn more as it comes out, as they didn't give us much information at all. Then they brought up some people to play PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which, if nobody knows, this is PlayStation's version of Super Smash Bros. Basically. It's the easiest way to put it. They're getting a bunch of franchise characters from PlayStation, and they're putting them in a Smash Brothers style game, beat 'em up brawl, which apparently the goal, as explained to us last night, is not to bring people out, which would be what Smash Brothers is like, but you earn points by getting kills with your special moves. So there's a little meter in the bottom of the screen that lets you power up your special move, kind of fighting game style, a la Street Fighter. You get like level 1, level 2, level 3, and can then take people out, like Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth's level 3 they showed off last night. He got in his big mech and ended up killing everybody. So that's how you score points in there. They did announce it is coming day and date with on the Vita as well as the PlayStation 3, which we already knew. But also it's going to be cross-platform and cross cloud saves. So on stage, they showed us 2 people playing on the Vita and 2 people playing on the PlayStation, just so that we could see it in action. At the end of this portion of the press conference, they did also announce Nathan Drake from Uncharted and Big Daddy from BioShock are going to be in the game as well. These were leaked on their Facebook earlier in the day, so nobody was overly surprised. But I'm excited to see who else they put in it. So far, it's just been like the Princess from Fat Princess, Sweet Tooth, Helghast from Killzone, Kratos from God of War, and then they're also incorporating these franchises in the levels themselves. So the level they were battling on, like the Hydra, came out from God of War and periodically attacked. Cork from Ratchet and Clank came running out in the background, got ate by the Hydra. You know what I mean? So I think it's interesting. I love the PlayStation franchises, so I'm looking forward to see what they can do with this one. They also announced more stuff for Vita that they're trying to do. One of the main points was Little Big Planet 2 will be getting an update soon. I'm not sure if you're going to need the Little Big Planet game for Vita or not to do this, but basically it's going to allow you to use the Vita with Little Big Planet 2 on PlayStation 3 in many different forms, whether it's a minute level editor or things of the such, kind of trying to show that they can do things the Wii U can do, I guess is the best way to put it. Because you get you have the back touchscreen, the front touchscreen, the accelerometer. So there's some potential there. I'd like to see where it goes. Also in the Vita vein, they announced YouTube, which was already announced, but they're talking Hulu Plus and other apps coming as well. So don't fret, there is more content coming out for people who don't want to just play games on the Vita. PS1 Classics are coming to Vita as well. So everybody who's downloaded these PS1 Classics and can't play them now from could play them on PSP, can't play them on Vita right now. They're fixing this problem, so that'll be awesome. They talked about 2 new games for Vita as well. Got announced: Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, which we kind of got leaked already. It was a rumor. But they showed it off. It's a female assassin now. It's going to be a side story to Assassin's Creed 3. So if you love the Assassin's Creed series as I do, am going to get both. I mean, it's just bound to happen. They also showed off a crystal white PSP, so that we'll have colors besides just the standard black. And this will be available in a bundle with Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. It is also, Assassin's Creed is coming day and date for Vita as it is PS3 on October 30th. So that's pretty awesome. They also did announce Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified for Vita, which no information was given beyond that. They didn't show it, no date, nothing. They just said holiday, which could be anything. So hopefully we'll hear more about that. They talked more about PlayStation Plus, about how it's a great thing for you to buy. I'm a PlayStation Plus member. I'm an avid believer in it. But just as an example, they threw out there 12 free games this month if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber. Today, which I actually need to go check the store because it's probably updated by now, but Infamous 2, Little Big Planet 2, and Saints Row 2 as completely free downloads just for signing up for PlayStation Plus. A lot of the complaints you'll hear about PlayStation Plus is that you lose the content once you lose the subscription. This is a great value, though. So, I mean, this is not sponsored. This is me talking to you gamers who own PS3s. $50 for a year. You're not paying for online gaming. You're paying for discounts and free games. I have renewed twice. I will renew again this November. Just check it out. Even if you want to get a 3-month, get these 12 free games, see what we're talking about, and then sign up past that. They said we've gotten 60 free games by now. I wouldn't doubt it. I get free games all the time. Just got Rock Ages, Awesome Knots for free. Discounts on other PlayStation stuff. So they're just trying to get more people involved in PlayStation Plus by letting you know what's going on. Ubisoft also coming back out, showing some more love for the PlayStation. They came out and did a Far Cry 3 live gameplay, 4-player co-op, which had not been announced up until that point. I am a little sketchy on the details for this co-op gameplay because on stage they announced it's 4-player co-op story mode, like campaign, but in the trailers and other news I've read, it almost seems like it's a separate campaign, I guess you could say. Kind of like Splinter Cell Conviction for Xbox. You had the story mode, and then you had a co-op story mode, completely different campaign. So I don't know what it's gonna do. It looks good. It's just another selling point for me. I'm on the fence right now for Far Cry 3 myself, but seeing 4-player co-op, seeing it in action, making me get there a little more. They announced a collector's edition. They have announced a collector's edition, but if they announce it for North America, that may be my pushing edge. But we'll see what happens. They also showed off Assassin's Creed 3. There's a new aspect of it, of naval warfare, that had not been seen yet, and they played that live for us on stage. Connor being a captain of an amazing ship, sailing the seas and just battling other ships. The weather elements got involved, kind of reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean 3 when they're fighting in the big storm and the things going. Check out the link below. I'm going to put the link below. You guys are going to watch it because this is going to be amazing. Super excited for Assassin's Creed. The big disappointment of the night for Sony, in my opinion, you guys may enjoy it, but I was a little dissatisfied. Wonder Book. This is a book that it's a book. It folds out, has little QR things for the PlayStation Eye to pick up. Kind of like if you saw iPad or Invisibles, especially on the PSP, they had those little cards that the Eye picked up. This is the same concept, but it is a storybook. So they showed off, like, basically interacting. I can read Little Red Riding Hood and interact with it. Not my cup of tea. I understand they're catering to kids, but kids aren't watching E3, guys. Sony. Kids are not watching E3. They're not watching E3. I don't need to see the Wonder Book. The big thing about it is they came out. They're partnering with J.K. Rowling's. There's a thing for it called Book of Spells. It's partnering with Pottermore. That was their big to-do with it. So they have 4 people on stage using this Book of Spells, and they didn't know how to use it. Or it didn't work. One of the two. There were very, very spots where stuff wasn't working. So, it was a little embarrassing to me, being a Sony fan that I am, to see this product being announced that I don't particularly care for and don't think that it should be being announced at E3, and then turning around and some of the stuff not working properly. I don't know. I love my Move. I don't use it very much, but this isn't going to make me get more involved with my Move either. Check it out, though. If you like storybooks, little kid storybooks, or Harry Potter, I feel like they just slapped J.K. Rowling's name on it to sell. It looked like it had potential, but, I mean, it literally was just reading through a book, doing some spells to keep you interacted in the book to unlock words and find them. So, I don't know. Didn't need to be spent 20 minutes on, in my personal opinion. Don't get me wrong. I know there's people out there that want these things. They also announced that PlayStation Suite, which has been the PlayStation brand for Android phones, is now being called PlayStation Mobile because they are expanding. So far, it has only been... PlayStation Suite has only been on PlayStation branded phones made by Sony. I guess Sony Ericsson. They are going to be partnering with other phone developers to get PlayStation Mobile out there so that there is more access to the stuff. They announced HTC as the first partners, so if you have an HTC phone, you might be looking to play some PlayStation games in the future. They also they brought out Todd Pepe, talk about God of War Ascension. They did a live demo for us, which if you've seen God of War, it's God of War. I love God of War. I love it. Okay, I can't express this enough. But if you've seen God of War, you've seen God of War. I'm not harping on this, but God of War looks amazing. You can kill people, get red bubbles from them. Looks awesome. I'm already on board. It's typical gameplay though. It didn't really show us anything new in per se, except for now Kratos has some kind of spell weaving time thing where he moved a bridge and walked over and then got another green bubble and moved it so he could climb up. Okay, cool. That's nice. Killed an awesome Elephant Man. Game's already looking really good, but I expect no less from the God of War series. So, in that, at the end, they announced March 12th, 2013 is going to be the release date for it, so be on the lookout for that. Lastly, they did a Last of Us demo live. Game looks phenomenal. Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog, Naughty Dog. I expect no less from you, but thank you. This game looks amazing. That link will also be in the below because you guys need to watch it. If you have not seen it yet, Game of the Year. I'm giving it to Last of Us right now. Game of the Year. No release date, but it's Game of this year. I don't care. It'll come out in February. Game of this year. Last of Us. Looks amazing. Naughty Dog being known from the Uncharted series, way back in the day, Crash Bandicoot. They have come a long way to make this Last of Us game. Survival horror looks awesome. Watch the trailer. I can't say any more about it. Last of Us will be Game of the Year. I'm telling you now. Check it out. Well, that was it for the Sony E3 demo. Sorry I went off on little tangents there, but I'm very passionate about my Sony. That was it from E3 Day 0. It officially started today. I'm hoping to do some more of these videos tomorrow with the stuff that was announced today. Nintendo held their press conference this morning. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I'll have time. But that was it for me tonight.